nature of labor is changing so fast, rapidly. It's more and more precarious, and it was a kind of enlightenment for me. Dance in the Mirror field contains very strange competition between three same protagonists, Ernst Mo, performing and competing and fighting together to win some race called Dancer of the Year award. They don't know if they are another versions of themselves. They are just submerged into the subconscious idea that, oh, I have to win the race. It's my reenactment to the contemporary neoliberal extreme type of capitalistic labor. I'm a big follower of the notion of possible worlds, that enormous, countless possibilities of worlds and universes are coexisting at the same time. Under this premise, using so many different types of image-making technologies give me the possibilities of unfolding and suggesting the layers of the realities. This is my studio's first ever made entirely CGI animation with game engine simulation. Sometimes there were this generative AI video-to-video conversion sequences as well. We embedded a lot of motion capture action sequences. So we worked with approximately 5 action stunt actors. So although this avatar is one singular one, it's been becoming hybrid entity which contains and conveying so many different people's movements and gestures. To devise those elaborate action sequences, we worked with a female action choreographer.
그런 거 저는 빨리 깨고 싶었고, 이번 모션 캡처 작업에서는. 그래서 이제 이런 레퍼런스를 봤을 때 너무 흥미진진하고 재밌었던 게, 이제 상상으로 했었던 걸 다 만들어낼 수 있다고 저는 생각을 했어요. 그래서 엄청나게 제가 생각할 수 있는 걸 최대한 열어놓고 생각을 해서 액션을 짰기 때문에 저는 오히려 더 재밌는 작업을 했습니다.
We intentionally started to research a lot on the 80s Hong Kong cinema, which were a big part of my childhood memory. Early Hong Kong cinema and Ayoung vlogs were good reference. We really developed it together. And she was the idea bank for all those things.
어릴 적부터 무협이면 무협, 로맨스면 로맨스, 아니면 액션이면 진짜 액션에는 완전 광분을 했었고요. 그리고 작가님이 만들어내 주신 그 몰과 그 홍콩 거리들, 그런 공간들을 보면서 정말 많은 아이디어가 쉽게 나왔어요. 정말 이건 다 영화에 도움을 많이 받았던 것 같아요. 제가 이제 영감을 얻은 부분도 이제 폴리스토리를 보면서, 제가 오토바이를 타고 여기를 질주해서 올라가면 어떨까요? 막 이런 아이디어를 그것도 다 이제 홍콩 영화에서 다 영감을 받았던.
During the last visit to Hong Kong last year, it's so interesting to see the structure of Hong Kong shopping center because it's unique. It's ever-expanding, crazy labyrinth, actually. I think it was built to be trapped. Somehow it also looks like the medieval arena when those knights were fighting with the big spears. So it created much more visual, abundant sceneries. The scale of facade was the biggest element, the backbone of the making process. When we usually think about media facade, mostly it's used for advertising, but I kind of utilized it in different way. In one shot, you see that the blown up images of this wrist, the PDA kind of device that they are receiving the test. And then in the next shot, it's just overblown and in the full size as a 2D kind of graphic. So somehow the benefit and really beautiful thing of this facade is it can be the fictional world inside of the screen, but it can be spread all over the city. I like this shifting between who's the receiver.